Welcome once more, great people of Biafra, lovers of freedom. Today we shall be discussing a little more on, the propaganda that was infused after the court case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu yesterday, and many people began to talk all manner of nonsense and all manner of propaganda. That is the DOS criminals and their side hands, their puppets. Ikenguru came out, Emeka Gift, and many of them, they made all manner of nonsense propaganda against Aloy Ejimakor. I have told you that one of our duties as people who stand with the Biafra Republic government in exile is now to protect Aloy Ejimakor. We must protect that man, because they are fighting him left, right, center, and it is time we stood for him and defend him the way we should. Imagine what they said about a very interesting video that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu made. The video Mazi Nnamdi Kanu granted, they were all shouting that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was now defending himself in court. That is a shame, this one, that one. I do not understand these people. Is it that they don't reason fine or what? Kai! God help us. I want you to see some of the things they posted. Let us go through it.
I don't think you people want Onyendu to come out alive. I don't think you people are serious. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu no na court, they defend his own way, no quote to. You think he works like that? So you people think Nefa Abu joke. Who will listen to you? Gekwano ntikambuno ndị Igbo. Ayiyo na yo no bu. Seje yoba bariste jofo. Ayotian. Aga ayote ezekome. Seje yobian. Siga yobia. Ayo ya ojo, ayo unye, your community, your church, you're the elders, siga yobio. Kobulu kwa new campaign. Oburo kwa ituono. Oburo ifesho. Oburo apatade. Onye ndubula akuku na etu odogwu. What is odogwu? Keli odogwu dede. Na a man of that caliber. Buzi onye jiake ane defend himself. Onane eti odogwu. What is odogwu? What is odogwu there? Unechane habu joke.
Now you have heard the propaganda that these people are carrying up and down. Is it that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu cannot defend himself in court again? Is it that these people do not understand that when you are in court, when you are, sue for a case, that you are going to stand on that dock and, defend yourself? No matter what your lawyers say, you must also speak and defend yourself. Is it that these people do not know that that is the proceedings of the law? Because a video was made to let people know what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was talking about and the truth and fact about what he is talking, it becomes a problem for these people. Some of them even went ahead to say they don't even know where Ejimakor is, where Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was defending himself. Are you for real? Somebody who is in court, somebody who is there for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must, as a matter of fact, defend himself, and that is what he is doing. He must speak. You can't go to court and someone, sues you to a court for something you didn't do, and then only your lawyers will be talking for you. It is not possible. You are going to speak. At some point, you will be called upon to the dock to stand and speak. Witnesses will come and stand on the dock to speak. And that is what you see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu doing here when he was speaking. So why are these people frustrated? Why are they annoyed? They want to push a negative narrative to be able to sideline Ejimakor and try to bring back Aloy, Ifeanyi Ejiofor. That is what these people are trying to do. Forgetting that the owner of the case is the one who sacked Ejiofor and Ozekome. Is it not Mazi Nnamdi Kanu who sacked them? So why are you annoyed? Why are you raising all this propaganda? You see why I told you people that you must avoid these DOS and their shenanigans and their propaganda, because they don't mean well for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and they don't mean well for Biafra. They want him to stay there so that they will enjoy the money they have, sold him for. Because if he comes out, he is going to expose all of them. Why would you come out to castigate a man who was arraigned in court and who has to defend himself? A man who is defending himself, you are against it. Why? During the time of Ejiofor, nobody could even hear Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. People were begging, please allow him to even talk so that we can hear what he has to say. And today, Ejimakor is giving him that opportunity to speak. Ejimakor is ensuring that he speaks and people hears him directly. And these people are annoyed. All they want to hear is for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to come and condemn Simon Ekpa. If they hear that one, they will be happy. Once they hear that one, they will push the narrative and they will be happy. This is the evil in this kind of people. This is the evil in this kind of people. Mandela once said, for any man who changes his principle depending on who he is dealing, is not fit to rule a nation. And that is why we stand on the aspirations and goals and the tenacity of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu remains indefatigable and indomitable. He remains unfettered. He remains a very strong supporter of the activities of Mazi Simon Ekpa, because this is what we have known Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for. Not all this nonsense, Achikoto Ikpono rubbish. Look at the Mecca gift and what he posted, even challenging Aloy Ejimakor that they are going to come for him. That is to show you what they are doing in-house. That is to show you the agreement they have had with their superior, which is the DOS. They want to frustrate Aloy Ejimakor. This is to show you what they have been discussing in-house with Ejiofor. All this come, let us beg Ejiofor, let us beg him, it is a lie. Ejiofor is the mastermind of all these things through the DOS and through this media order. They want to suppress Aloy Ejimakor and try to sideline him. I told you, even if you are not so observant enough, listen to what the wife of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said when she was advocating for political solution and claimed that 90% of Biafrans do not support the sack of Ejiofor, and that she wants her husband to reinstate Ejiofor. You can imagine that nonsense. Your husband saw all the damages that these people has caused to him and he sacked them, and you are saying he should reinstate them. Are you out of your senses? See what this Okoko posted. He said, this is a Mecca gift too. He said, Nnamdi Kanu is now the lead counsel of his legal team. What a shame. We shall talk about this later. You can imagine the propaganda. You can imagine the lies. You can see how these people disgrace themselves because they are so quick to want to, tarnish the image of an innocent man. Because they are so quick to wanting a little information to be able to tarnish the image of another man who is performing. So they are looking for everything, any little thing, they will turn it to propaganda and try to twist it and, raise dust about it. This is what they do. And if you do not know by now, you are just messing yourself up. Now see the reply of Ejimakor. So Aloy Ejimakor came online to post and said that those peddling the false story that Onyendu MNK has waived his right to cancel are the same people that are unhappy that, unlike before, Unlike before, Onyendu now has the golden opportunity to speak both in court and to the media. If your intention is that MNK shall not speak, you have failed. You have failed. MNK has the right to speak. If you watch the previous time when he was in court in 2015, you could see how bold he was speaking. You could see when he challenged the Buhari at the time, saying that Buhari cannot, jail him. You could see how he challenged everybody. You could see the boldness in him, and people were happy that a man stood for himself and was able to speak. But today, they are twisting the narrative. They are trying to let you know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is now defending himself, that he doesn't have a lawyer. Because he is speaking his mind, because he stood on the dock and defended himself, because he came out to the media and spoke to the media. And so it has become a problem. This Okoko went ahead to reply Aloy Ejimakor. Upon all the shame he has caused himself, look at what he replied Aloy Ejimakor. He went ahead to copy Aloy Ejimakor's post, and under it he wrote, "This man, instead of pressing and securing freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he is shamelessly saying he secured a golden opportunity for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to speak. Just imagine. Because of his incompetence, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu decided to defend himself." Can you imagine the propaganda they are raising, that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu decided to defend himself? You can imagine. What he failed to argue in court was what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was arguing. This is the same man that, instead of pressing for the freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, opted in begging Binta Yakubu for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to Kanu in a house arrest. You can just imagine the way they continue to disgrace themselves. Imagine the way they continue to disgrace themselves. A man who was called upon to defend himself and is defending himself. Is it Ejimakor that is going to go and speak for him in court? Is it Ejimakor that is going to speak for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu when it comes to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's turn to speak? Because in court, there will be a time for you as the defendant and you as the complainant to speak. So who is going to speak for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? He's going to speak for himself. He's going to call Aloy Ejimakor to speak for him. These people are, I don't know, they are a bunch of non-entities, and that is why we cannot accept this kind of people to continue to, head the affairs of media in Biafra Republic. These are a bunch of senseless people, and the time has come for us to weed them off. It is time to protect and defend Barrister Aloy Ejimakor. Thank you for listening. Biafra first.